Action. Okay. So, hey guys. So, this is attempt 3 at vlog number 1. I tried initially to shoot it on this Barbie cam because I thought it would be easier, honestly, than my current setup. I would show you the current setup with the Barbie cam, but it keeps dying. Um, but this setup is a little bit more rigmarole. Actually, less than the Barbie cam, apparently, but I was being lazy. Long story short, I was being lazy. I was going to film it on this. It was going to be super low quality, but yeah, it wasn't having it. So here's the video. Um, this isn't anything insane. Don't expect anything insane. If you want something insane, shoot me an email. If you don't want this, shoot me an email. But yeah, I just wanted to like get this done, so I can say I got one done, and so we can start. I can start figuring it out. But yeah, um, real quick, I guess I'll just say why I'm doing this, or explain the Instagram thing. I'm not freaking out. I didn't have like a mental breakdown or anything crazy. It's just, as my career has progressed, I've just felt like more pressure on that end, and you know, I just lately, I guess I've been focusing on trying to get my lifestyle right. It's like I do the work. I want to do things are going in the direction I want to go, but I've been really just trying to live the life I want to be living. And so it's never been a part of that where I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm happy that my job depends on this. Like, it's just like you have that pressure, especially in the creative industry. Then like when I tell my creative friends or people in it, they're like, that's suicide. Like not being on it and not trying to make it dramatic. I just realized how dramatic that already sounded. But it's just kind of like a faux pas, I guess. Um, and so I was just like, well, let's unfaux pas, let's see if we can be done. And so that's kind of what I'm on right now is just an alternative to being on it, leaving my fuck, everything's tweaking. We're back. I'll have audio for all this. Okay. Whoa, okay. This is try number fucking 3. We're gonna keep going with 3. I don't care. I don't remember what I was talking about. Fuck. Okay. So what am I doing with this? Why am I filming this? Um, yeah. So want to have socials still be for work and do their thing, but I don't want it to be considered me, right? And I think there's a lot of pressure that comes from that I feel like most people feel, but we think it's like a necessary evil, and I'm trying to see if it is, I guess. And so this is, some a platform, a private thing that I don't have to worry about it being like next level cool or doing well or any internet point kind of schemes. Like I can just have, some level of community, I guess, and be able to share updates and share things I wouldn't or couldn't share before. Not like edgy, not crazy, but just like, I have probably, 100 pictures unrelated to my work I shoot a week. And that just goes into the void, you know. And not just sharing pictures though. I want to be able to share, what I'm actually on, like where things are headed and like what's sick and I'm stoked on. And so that's kind of what I want to do with this. Talk about projects, talk about things, and be able to chat with everybody and maintain some level of connection without maintaining that like social currency, I guess. But yeah, so that's the plan. And I want everyone to know it's like if you want something, you can talk to me, or like if something doesn't make sense or something is interesting, like I want this to be able to be like a conversation. I know I'm kind of it's a one-sided vlog, but you know what I mean. Like I think that would be really cool. So yeah, let me just do it, the thing, and so you can get out of here. I don't want to take too much of your time now. Recent updates. I just got back from LA. I was there for a week shooting for the Donut Folks at Drumroll, one of my main clients. It was cool. finally got more budget to hire a lighting person for the first time in my career, which was cool. And yeah, I learned a ton. There's some negatives, you know. There's only so many ways you can shoot donuts, but you guys will see that coming out. Uh, Miley, my boss, she like saved the concept because we kind of just put together things we liked on a mood board, and we're like, let's just do it. And we kind of shot it how I shoot, which is not necessarily a great approach because how I shoot my personal work, I mean, is I just kind of have like an image in mind and I go to make it, and that works for a post per se, but for a company, they're not really too stoked on one photo. So we kind of shot it in that way, and things were very disjointed. But we're putting it under the umbrella of like a mock magazine, and so I'm actually really excited with where it'll go. It's a ton of work. Well, that's not everyone's end, but on my end, it's a ton of work because now I had to do a lot more graphic design. But I'm excited. I think it'll be cool. I hope you guys like it. Um, yeah, so that was LA, and now I'm back in New York. I hate my room. We're filming in my roommate Eric's room. That was the biggest takeaway from LA. Was I was like, wow, I came home into my little box room and I was like, damn, this sucks. My house is nice. Love, I it's great here. Love the house. My room specifically makes me sad. And so, yeah, we're not filming there. We probably never will. And I want to sort that out ASAP. Some other situation. Also, what's new is, yeah, I guess where I'm headed creatively. Um, yeah, I finally got my first like in the city fashion client. I've never really shot fashion, like yeah, but like not this kind. Like this is different, for me, and so I'm stoked. We had our first shoot, and it went great, and then they're working on a new collection, and I'm gonna be the photographer for it, and so stay tuned. I'm not gonna name drop at all during this unless it's like someone I know very personally, but I hope you guys will be able to connect some dots, and see it. And I hope to be able to share some more behind work. Um, I wonder if this is gonna time out and stop working. So I'm gonna hit the record button just in case. It got mad. That's all I know. I don't know what the fuck happened. So maybe that doesn't fix it. But yeah, what am I saying? Okay, yeah. So other than the new client, which I'm stoked on, I'm still in the process of moving into film more. I've always worked in film to a capacity, but my goal has always been to direct features. And so I'm not really, my career is going fine, but not where I wanted it to go. So right now I'm working with a writer to crank out some smaller scale shorts. I write all the time, all the time. I write scripts and they end up being a little too long to make, with my budget and my resources. And so nothing happens a lot of the time. So like People You'd Love was a pretty short script, and in the end of the day, it was honestly just a poem that I was able to throw on visuals, which works, worked, but that's not what I want to do. So I'm working with this writer. She doesn't normally write screenplays, but we're team working this together to get some really short, but hopefully funny, fun, cool narrative work done. So I'm in that right now. I have a meeting tomorrow with her to chop it up. I have a lot of thoughts, so hopefully I'll have some cool updates there the next time we do this. Also, I haven't addressed this. I did it in one of the versions, but I'm trying to do this like monthly. Might be more, might be less, depending on how cool my things feel like worth sharing. But yeah. Um, Also on the side of film things, I usually shoot on an underwater Super 8 that's all automatic, and I like it. But I have had a fancier one that I've never been able to use because it's been broken, and so I just got that fixed. So with that in mind, I have ideas I'm plotting at the moment, and so yeah, hopefully stay tuned if you see a nicer looking Super 8 video that looks like it's directed a little bit more than my other ones. That's that. And I really hope to do that soon. It's just, it's a very expensive hobby. And right now for me, it really is just a hobby. And so we'll see how much I can put into it. I'm doing a lot of things. A personal update, I need to get this tooth replaced. I've had to get it replaced for years now. And I think I might be able to save up the money to do it pretty soon here. So might have a gold silver tooth. Vote in the comments. Send me a reply what color I should get tooth wise. That's what I'll do. Not white though. That's lame. Um, Also updates I really like. pink clouds in the sky. That was an LA takeaway. I was like, I don't think pictures really capture that well enough. Um, that's just on my mind that I thought I was should share it. But on that same note, I've been shooting in there and just in general, I'd be shooting these half frames constantly. So I'd say per week, I think I've already said this in the video, so I'm just gonna not say that. But I shoot a lot of pictures that I never can share, tons and tons and tons and tons and tons, tons and tons and tons and tons, and so I want to share them in these videos. And with that said, I'll do it to music, and so I'll just do it to songs that I've been on lately. They might not match whatsoever, but yeah. So I guess the end of the videos for sure will just be some nice pictures. Oh, like nice to me. They're actually not. I would never have posted them, so they're probably not that nice. But nice pictures and some music that I like right now. Um, there's tons of other things I said in all the other versions. There's a lot other things going on in my life, like in terms of like trying to get disconnected in the different things I'm getting into lifestyle wise. But I'll just call it here. I've taken a lot of time up already. Um, yeah, but thanks for watching. Let me know. Let me know. Talk to you later. Bye.